Welcome back to another video. It's about gimbal as mentioned in the title. So today I'm just sharing with you guys some of the shortcuts in this gimbal. This is DJI Osmo Mobile 3 as mentioned. So the first thing was balancing, which I have already done. It is balanced clearly, otherwise it would fall to left or right. Okay, it's balanced properly now. So I hope you have seen my video where I have balanced and unboxing all those videos. Okay, so coming back to this shortcut video, now I have connected my mobile to this gimbal through this one app, the DJI app. DJI app is available in the Play Store. You can download. It usually is mentioned on the box when you buy the box. When you buy a gimbal, it is mentioned on that box which app you should download. Even they have mentioned link, QR code is also there. When you turn on the gimbal, it will be in this type. It will be vertical. So if you want to turn the mobile horizontally, then you have to press the M button twice. So that is first shortcut. M button twice again, it will become vertical. Going back to horizontal, landscape, portrait or landscape. Horizontal, vertical is okay, but landscape and portrait is the actual word. Portrait and landscape. So that is the first thing you can learn or you can practice. That is actually needed because it will be in portrait mode when you come. When you turn on the gimbal, you will have to go to landscape mode. Fine, that is number one. The second thing, you can actually change it in settings. Now I have pressed M once, so it went to video. M again, it comes to photo. But there are different modes here: time-lapse, video, photo, pano, and even hyperlapse is there. So you can select all without touching your mobile. So for that, when you open the app, you just have to go to settings here. Then there is one option here, press M button. So in that they have, by default it will be photo or video. That you have to change. The second option is quick menu. So I have selected quick menu now. Now I'll go back. Now if I press M, yes, look at that. I'll show you a close view. There are different options here. By joystick I can move left, down, 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 down like this. So now it is in pano. Photo. If I click on M, that will select. Then again if I click on M, again options will come, video or time lapse. Select M, then that will go to there. It is better to change as soon as you turn on first time. You go to settings and make that change. Otherwise, if you press M once, then it will go to video or photo only. Only two options will be there. Now with this one, I have all the options here without touching the mobile. You don't need to touch the mobile every time. You can use that shortcut. Fine. So that is the second one. Second is done. Okay. So the third point. There is one button here. A trigger button you can see here. That trigger you will have to press once. If you press it once, then the subject which you want to select. You cannot select a plain background like this. Okay. Now let me show. I'll just keep my mobile's pouch here, and if I click on the trigger on the back side once, the subject is locked. You can see the green box here, that is locked. So if I move to left, it will also turn automatically. Right, up, down. So that subject is locked. You can even change the size of the subject. If you are covering a bike, entire bike can be covered. I can change the size of the dimension of that subject which I want to cover, and click that trigger again, backside. That lock is gone. Now it is not rotating. So that is the third point. Then the same trigger button, if you press twice, then you will come to the proper position, that by default position. I mean, if it is like this, okay, suppose if it is like this, after you record something, if it is like this, to bring it back to the default position, you will have to press that trigger button twice. 1, 2, horizontal. Okay, even if it is portrait, and if it is like this, trigger button twice, 1, 2. Look at that. Then again M twice, landscape, and that trigger button again 3 times. So 1 time is focus lock, 2 times is bringing back to default position, 3 times trigger button, 3 times is the camera change. Now it came to front camera. The front camera is on now. Again 3 times trigger button, the rear camera is on. So that is number 4. Going to the number 5, M button. M button once will give you the options. Okay, M button twice will give you the mode change, portrait or landscape. M button 3 times, 1, 2, 3. The gimbal goes to sleep mode, where you can change the mobile. I mean, if you have 2-3 different mobiles which you want to mount, then you can go to sleep mode instead of turning it off completely. Now you can remove your mobile, put the other mobile on, then 3 times M button again, 1, 2, 3. Done, it is on. So these are the pretty cool features, shortcuts which you can follow. And even zooming option is there. Here, if you see on the left side, T and W, zoom in, zoom out. So even in that, again shortcut is there. If you press that zoom button, I mean if you push it once quickly and leave it, then it will go to 3. Again push it and leave, then it will go to 6. So again coming back, one click, it will come back to 1. Or if you want to zoom very slowly, then you have to push it slowly. It will slowly push. Again, there is one more setting regarding that zooming option. Zoom speed यहाँ पे है, slow or fast. You can adjust your speed requirement. That is again one more shortcut. So these are the very main shortcuts. Main thing is M. When you use it for the first time, change the options. That is better. You can use M button to change the mode, video, time lapse, hyperlapse, photo, pano. Everything is just with a single click. Alright guys, that's it for today. Enjoy your gimbal.